Thai cuisine is one of the most popular cuisines in the world, and here in Singapore, it can easily be found in most shopping malls and hawker centres. I'm Chris. On this episode of Come Let's Eat, I'm on a quest to find out more about the history and culture behind Thai food. Joining me today is Thai native and former food writer, Tamika.
Sawadee. Hi everyone, are you ready to learn about Thai food? Let's go!
While I'm a self-professed Pad Thai addict, Tamika tells me that Thai food comprises of more than just Pad Thai, Tom Yum and green curry chicken. I'm excited to find out. So we are here at one of Nara Thai's branches in Singapore, and this place serves up traditional recipes in an authentic Thai experience.
Thai cuisine is about balance, so it's the balance of ingredients as well as the balance of flavors. So when I say ingredients, I mean in Thai food we make sure that there's not too many vegetables in one dish, not too much meat, not too much carbs. It's about making a meal an evenly distributed amount of carbs, meat, and vegetables. And in terms of flavor, we make sure that we have at least 3 flavors which are fully balanced, and those flavors are sweet, sour, and spicy.
We start with the Yum Som O, a royal recipe of pomelo salad tossed with prawns that originated from the time of King Rama V during the 1800s. It's quite unusual to see seafood actually paired with fruit. I was wondering, is this common in Thai cuisine? It's pretty unusual in Singapore at least.
Yeah, no, in Thailand I think it's pretty common to see fruit, vegetables, seafood and meat all mixed, and I think that's part of our agricultural history.
Yeah.
It's because we basically picked whatever we grew and then we jumbled it all together with the meats. So it's not uncommon in Thailand to see something like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see this dish very often. Can I know why is this the case? Why is it so uncommon outside of Thailand?
That's a good question. I think I have 2 answers.
Yeah.
Okay, the first is that this dish, as you can tell, has pomelo in it,
Yeah.
but it's part of a main meal. And I think that many non-Thai people are not used to the idea of eating fruit as part of a main dish. But secondly, I also think that it's because even in Thailand, pomelo salad isn't something that you can find everywhere. So it never reached that national dish status, and it never got exported to foreign lands. You know what, why don't you try it?
Okay, thanks. I'll do that. I'm gonna try it right now. Well, actually, yeah, it's really interesting because this salad has really a very interesting mix of flavors. I think I can taste slight sweetness from the pomelo itself, and there's grated coconut, and the slight saltiness from the sweet, the fish sauce, and there's a very good mix even with the slight spiciness from the chili as well. So you're right, it's really a very classic marriage of these 3 flavors right here in this dish. So if you are really interested in trying out pomelo salad, do give it a try because it really is an explosion of flavors in your mouth. Next up, Tom Yum Goong, a popular dish made of finely minced prawns blended with coriander roots. There's a very light herbal flavor here. I'm definitely tasting a bit of coriander. Is Thai food known for using herbs and stuff?
Yeah, well, you taste the coriander because Thai food, I mean, it's known for its liberal use of herbs and spices.
Yeah.
So, we use a lot of coriander, basil, kaffir lime, pandan. There's so much more that we use, but you can definitely taste it in the shrimp cakes.
It's very crispy.
Yeah.
And it's together with the sweet sauce over there, it actually accounts for perfect balance of flavors. The sweet with the savory and the salty. It's very good.
Yeah.
I mean, is this a street food in Thailand?
No, this is definitely not a street food, and you can know because whenever there's shrimp involved, it's very unlikely that it's street food in Thailand. Shrimp is still considered something reserved for special occasions, or at least it's expensive, But you can find a counterpart of Tom Yum Goong, and it's called Tom Yum Pla, and it's basically fish cakes, and that you can find on the streets. But this, I think you have to go to a restaurant for it.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, the Kuay Tiew Rua Nua. Kuay Tiew was brought into Ayutthaya,
the former capital of Thailand by Teochew immigrants from China in the 18th century.
I think what we have here is called Kuay Tiew Rua Nua. Okay, I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right, but I do know that this is called boat noodles, right? And apparently it's a very popular dish in Thailand. So I'm just curious, why is it called boat noodles?
Well, that's because in Thailand, we have a lot of rivers and activities in the rivers since the olden days. And in ancient Thailand, that's how businesses operated. And these noodles were actually sold on boats, which is where the business was happening. That's why it's called boat noodles, because it was sold on boats.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so far it seems that among all, I mean, we have shrimp here, and then now we are eating something related to the sea, you know, the boat tour. Is there some intrinsic link between Thai food and the sea and the rivers and that sort of thing?
Yeah, well, you know, some people call Thailand the Venice of the East, and that's because of all the rivers and their importance in Thailand.
Yeah.
And so that's reflected in the way that we eat. You can see that in our dishes. There's a lot of seafood and a lot of fish that come from the rivers.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, is it normal to see it like served in this portion? I remember the ones in Thailand being much smaller. Do you know why?
Yeah, there's a theory that that's because since these noodles are sold on the boats, the big bowls help the eaters not spill.
Oh, not spill.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay. Wow, let's try it out.
Complementing the savory soup perfectly are silky thin rice noodles that are flash blanched and tossed with freshwater spinach stalks, juicy meatballs, and thinly sliced pork or beef.
Wow. Wow, this is a very richly flavored noodle, and there's a nice the savoriness of the beef is actually very well balanced with the sweetness and the spiciness of that you add just now. It's really good, and I like it because the beef actually is actually pretty tender, and the noodles are actually very silky smooth. I had a great time learning about Thai food and culture today, so thanks to my lovely guest, Tamika, for such a lovely and detailed introduction to Thai history, food and culture. So, for more information on our campaign, please remember to check out our Facebook page or subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you soon!